The most crucial phase of the offseason program for the Green Bay Packers kicks off on Monday. This marks the beginning of the organized team activities, OTAs. Although participation is not mandatory, the franchise uses various incentives to ensure that nearly all players are present for the first team practices of the year. The OTAs are structured into different phases. Initially, they focus on position drills and individual activities. As they progress, team periods begin, although these do not involve pads or contact, which are reserved for the training camp. Despite the lack of contact, the start of OTAs is an important time to address key questions and gain clarity on several significant issues. Will Jordan Love be present? Jordan Love is entering the final year of his contract, and negotiations for an extension appear to be at a standstill. Since OTAs are voluntary, players with contract concerns often skip them to make a statement to the team. It remains to be seen if Love will follow this route. Following the tumultuous contract dealings with Aaron Rodgers, the Packers are likely hoping for a smoother process with Love. His participation in OTAs would be a positive indicator of good faith and could help in moving contract discussions forward. Where will Jordan Morgan line up? The Packers coaching staff has indicated that Jordan Morgan will have his initial opportunity in the NFL at left tackle. Despite concerns about his arm length and the possibility that he might shift to guard, the Packers' first-round selection of Morgan was influenced by their belief in his potential as a tackle. During rookie minicamp, Morgan was positioned at left tackle, but there was no significant competition at that time. With the full offensive line now in attendance, OTAs will provide a clearer picture of how the offensive line positions are likely to be allocated for the upcoming season. Are Christian Watson and Eric Stokes healthy? This is a critical question as both Christian Watson and Eric Stokes struggled with hamstring injuries throughout the previous season. The Packers are counting on both players to take on larger roles this year. To address their injury issues, they consulted specialists during the offseason. With a new strength and conditioning staff in place, there is hope that both Watson and Stokes will maintain their health and have more consistent performances this season. Who will be the top kicker? The Packers are entering OTAs with an unusual three-player competition at the kicker position. It is uncertain whether Anders Carlson, Greg Joseph, and Jack Podlesny will all make it to training camp. The kicker position is unique, and OTAs can significantly influence the outcome of this competition. Performances during these activities might lead General Manager Brian Gutekunst to make a decision on which kicker to cut before the more rigorous training camp begins. Who will be the second running back? Josh Jacobs has been signed as the starting running back, but the position of the secondary runner remains open. The Packers re-signed A.J. Dillon, who led the position in snaps last season due to Aaron Jones' injuries. Additionally, they drafted Marshawn Lloyd in the third round. The OTAs will be an important period to observe who gets the first carries behind Jacobs and who positions themselves ahead as the secondary running back heading into training camp.